Remember when Moyu announced that they were going to make a Rubik's Cube robot, and people were expecting something like the GAN robot, but Moyu ended up making this junk that nobody wanted. Yes, nobody cares about these. Well, Moyu's redeemed themselves, and they're finally making a competitor to the GAN robot. And they've released a new trailer. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down that trailer. In fact, this trailer actually leaks an upcoming Moyu Speedcube. Yes, Moyu will be releasing a new Speedcube sometime relatively soon. And afterwards, I'll give my thoughts and opinions on the robot itself. So, let's get into this video.
Get inspired and awaken the magic cube solving robot.
So the video starts off with Moyu showing the robot, which looks similar to the GAN robot in how there are claws that attach to the cube, meaning that the cubes used will also have special designs, center caps, so that the claws can attach to them.
How do you play with this robot? Step 1. Take out the charging cable. Connect the robot to a power source. Long press the power button to turn it on and unlock the limiters.
Next up, Moyu goes over how to use the robot. You just have to plug it in and then you can turn it on. What this means is that this robot needs to be plugged in at all times and does not require an app for it to work. Unlike the GAN robot, which requires the CubeStation app, which is the GAN Smart Cube app. So that's really cool. You can just use it anytime without using an app. The next thing it talks about is the three main features of this robot. Number 1, which is scrambling, number 2 is solving, and number 3 is loop mode. So the first two are very self-explanatory, solving and scrambling. The third mode is the one that's kind of interesting. It's actually a combination of the first two, where it will loop scrambling and solving for up to 4 hours, just to prevent the robot from overheating. This is supposedly meant for display. Yeah, so the next part talks about compatibility. In fact, this robot actually is not only just compatible with the new Moyu AI Smart Cube that's coming out, it's compatible with all the recent Moyu releases for normal Speedcubes. Yes. So here's the list, as you can see. The next thing I want to talk about is that in fact this list actually teases a new cube, the RS3M version 5, because that doesn't exist right now. With that said, it's going to be interesting. Will it be a good cube or not? And, is Moyu going overboard releasing cubes? There's also on the bottom where it says V9 next to it, it says 超级 Moyu in Chinese. What this means is Super Moyu. And it's kind of interesting because it's under the V9 thing. So I wonder, is this the special edition one that they came out with? Or is this a new cube that they're going to release? So maybe 2 potential new cubes, or it might just be, this one might just be the limited edition one with no maglev or no center edge magnets. Yeah, with that said, that's everything in the trailer really that's important. My overall thoughts is this is amazing. If the price is right, it's the best robot out there, better than the GAN robot. I will say the turning isn't as satisfying as the GAN from the trailer, but who knows, because maybe the product's not fully fine-tuned yet, but it looks pretty good. This video was sponsored by thecubicle.com. Use code CUBE, CEWB at checkout for 5% off all orders.